Girl Scout Spirit of Nebraska. My name is Erin Finken. I'm the program specialist for the Omaha area, and this is...
I'm Katie Finken, and this is my mom, and I'm a Cadet Girl Scout.
And Katie and I are coming to you from our inside virtual campground today. We set up our blanket fort for shelter. We brought our dunk bags. We set up next to a beautiful stream so we can hear the water, and we have our campfire going. And today we are going to teach you how to make swaps, and we're going to talk to you about some campfire safety. Just a couple of disclaimers before we get started. Please don't do any craft projects at home without talking to your parent or guardian first. You will need some paper, something to color with, and scissors, some type of glue. Again, please don't get that without your parents' permission. And then at the very end, a safety pin. Make sure you get mom's help with that or dad's help or grandma's help with that if you need help. And please, please do not poke yourself with the sharp safety pin.
And when we are building a campfire, we are not using actual fire, so we don't use fire.
No actual fires at home, okay? This is just pretend to teach you the parts of the campfire, so please don't go get any matches or a lighter or anything like that. And we're also joined today by Flat Juliet. She's got a pretty sweet setup over here with her own campground. She's gonna make some marshmallows while Katie and I are teaching you about swaps and about campfire safety. All right, so if you don't know what swaps are a special whatchamacallit affectionately pinned somewhere. And that is an old Girl Scout tradition. And we usually exchange swaps at Thinking Day, at Camporee, or any other big Girl Scout gathering. Katie's got one of our swap banners in her hand today. We have about 5 of these in our house. They're hanging in all of my daughter's rooms, and I have some hanging over my home office. And most of the swaps on here, you might recognize some of them. A lot of them are from Camporee last year, and a lot of them are from the local Thinking Day from 2019, I believe. So if you happen to see something that looks familiar, you probably did take part in making that. Katie's going to talk to us a little bit about her experience exchanging swaps at Camporee.
So while we were at Camporee, we had all these fun activities, and we had a great time. And at the end, the last day we were going to do it, so it was the day before we left, and we were about to go to bed, and we had a big campfire, and we made s'mores together, and then we all had these great big bags full of swaps, and we had one empty bag and one full bag of swaps that we made, and then we just gave our swaps to everybody, and we kind of just went around in a circle and just exchanged them with everybody. And these are the ones we made. They're little tents made out of felt, and they have googly eyes on them, which is pretty similar to the swap we are going to make today.
That's right. So Katie's going to walk you through how to make this swap today. I'm just going to help her gather her supplies here. So like I said, if you just have white paper, that will work. You can color the outside of your tent, whatever color you would like. We're going to use this kind of teal polka dotted paper. We just happen to have it. If you don't have colored paper, that's okay. Don't worry about it. You can just color the piece of paper. Caitlin's going to walk you through how to get started on this swap.
So what you're going to need are some scissors, which are sharp, be careful. A glue stick, don't stick your fingers together. A Sharpie, don't smell it. And a safety pin, don't poke yourself. So the first thing that you're going to do, is there a corner?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. What you're going to do is you're just going to align your 2 pieces of paper in the corner, and you're just going to cut a triangle off. Just like so. And if you mess up the cut, you can always trim it or cut another one. So I'm just going to trim a little bit here. And then once you have your 2 triangles put together, still together, you're gonna just snip off the corners. Don't snip off the top because we're just trying to make it look tent shaped.
So we want the top to stay pointy like a tent.
Yes. This looks like a house right now, but it's fine.
It's kind of the shape of Girl Scout tents.
Yeah, so it'll look something like that. Mine's a little small, but it's fine. So then take your second piece of paper and just set it down for a sec. And then you're just gonna take this piece of paper and cut about 1/2 inch down the center like this, and then fold it so you have kind of puppy dog ear shapes or cat ears. Or
So they're your dog earing your corners, just like your librarian tells you not to do, okay? And those are your tent flaps. So we're just gonna pin back those tent flaps so that you can see into the tent.
So don't fold your library books like that.
Don't fold any books like that.
Don't fold anything like that. Don't fold anything except this tent like that.
And she's gonna keep gluing that together. I'll just show you this one that she made a few minutes ago. So once you have the white paper in the back, what you'll have is just kind of this background. And you can use a different color for the background too. If you prefer to have black or a different color in there, you can definitely do that. And then if you have googly eyes, you can glue googly eyes to the inside, or you can draw eyes, you can draw a little face, you could draw a little stick figure Girl Scout. It's your swap, so be creative and do whatever you think is the perfect thing to have inside your tent. There's no wrong way to do it.
So basically you're just gonna take this piece, and once you have your flaps, you're gonna put glue on the back, yeah. And then you're just gonna stick it to your second piece of paper. And if there's any like extra on the side, you can always trim it a bit. And then, like my mom said, you just draw whatever you want on the inside. Personalize it, make it cute. So I'm just gonna draw some cute little eyes in here. And then, how we traditionally do swaps is once it's all finished, you take a safety pin and you can pin it. But again, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. But if you want to pin it somewhere, then just go ahead and stick a safety pin in there. And then you have your cute little tent swap.
And there's your finished swap. So that is your social distancing blanket fort swap. For our next activity, we're going to talk a little bit about fire safety.
Yes.
So Caitlin is going to walk us through building a campfire. The first thing we're going to do is gather all of our supplies. So if you are out at Girl Scout camp or a lot of other campgrounds, there's probably going to be a firebox, and there should be some decent sized logs in there. And then where would we get those other pieces, and what are those called, Katie?
Okay, so in the firebox, there's gonna be some big logs, and we're using these as popsicle sticks for them, and this is called firewood, so that's what'll be in your firebox. Then next, what you're gonna have is called tinder, or kindling.
We're going to use kindling for that one.
Kindling.
Yep.
So this is kindling, and we're just using yarn for this. This is branches that you would find on the ground. Don't break anything off any trees, but this is just some branches, decent sized ones, but not too big or not too small. And then the last type of wood we're gonna have is just some tinder, tinder. And then this is just gonna be small, tiny little branches, or even some big pieces of grass. That is just gonna make your fire a lot easier to start. And then we also have our rake for raking our coals once we stop our fire with our water bucket.
Mm-hmm. And then what's this part?
Yeah, this is our fire pit. Don't build a fire unless you have a fire pit. You're going to start a forest fire.
Yep, so make sure you have your fire ring all cleared of debris before you start any of this. So that's the first thing.
You don't want to hurt any animals.
That's right. So now Katie's going to walk you through building a campfire, and she's going to use a log cabin building technique. So she's going to lay down one layer of logs, and then she's going to turn the second layer 90 degrees, and she's going to lay them across the top of the first layer of logs.
So basically just put 3 sticks this way, and then like up and down, and then put 3 sticks sideways. It's kind of like a tic-tac-toe board, but with 1 extra stick on both sides. And then we have, okay. And then we have,
That can happen with a real fire too. Sometimes the logs
yeah,
fall down.
if you mess up your fire, don't like scream about it. Just fix it. It's not that hard. And then you have your kindling, yes, and then you just put them on there because they're branches. And then your tinder, you just kind of put that on there. And then this is a match. it's invisible because we don't want any real fire.
And Caitlin's a Girl Scout, so she's gonna get her campfire started with 1 match on her first try.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's gonna be great. Where did the fire go? Oh, okay. So then,
Okay, go ahead and light the fire.
invisible matchbox. Wow, fancy. And then our match is lit, and then we just start the fire.
And there is our campfire.
And then put out the match because you don't want to burn yourself. And then maybe dip it in water.
Yep.
And then once your campfire is all over, once you've cooked your hot dogs or your s'mores or anything, then you just take your water bucket, you dump it on the fire so it gets put out. And then this stuff, like all your firewood, that it doesn't exist anymore. It's gonna be coals. It's gonna be hot coals. So you don't want it to keep its heat for too long because then you can't start another fire. So you're just gonna take a rake and you're just gonna like, it's a special rake, not a rake that you rake leaves with. It's for raking coals. So then,
Right, cool off, right?
yeah, you rake your coals so they cool off.
Okay, so now she's safely put out her fire, and we all had marshmallows and hot dogs.
Yes.
And that is the end of our lessons we have today for our virtual camp out. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. I hope that you can build a fun pillow fort or blanket fort at your house and have a little pretend camp out of your own. Send some pictures in by social media if you do that. You can use the hashtags GSSN or Girl Scouts at Home. And right after we are finished here, Tracy Stewart is going to sing some camp songs with you guys and have a snack and talk a little bit about some camp history. So thank you for joining us and have a good rest of your day, guys. Bye.
Hey Girl Scouts, this is Tracy Stewart, Program Specialist with Girl Scouts Spirit of Nebraska. I am housed out of Lincoln, and welcome to my, I should say our living room / dining room virtual campsite.
Yeah, what's up everybody? My name's Mia Stewart. This is my mom, and I helped her build this fort, so I'm really excited to tell you guys about it and tell you why it's important. So
Yeah, Mia is a great mastermind builder. She has used our resources very wisely. We've got tables and chairs and snow shovels and brooms and tarps and blankets. Oh my! So you can build your shelter really out of anything. But hey, Mia, tell them why building shelters are so important.
So building the shelter is really important because, first of all, it can protect you from the sun, insects, hot and cold weathers, rain, wind, and it can also, protect yourself, and it can give you a sense of well-being and protection. So that's why it's important.
Good job, Mia. So do you want to explain some of our awesome features of our shelter?
Yeah, so as you can see, we have our roofs, and it's made of a hard, kind of like a sleeping bag, kind of, but it's durable. Like, we wanted our roof to be durable, so we put that as our foundation, and then we covered it with blankets, so it can be kind of a therma fort, It can give us heat and also give us comfortability. Is that a word?
Comfortability.
All right.
Yeah, that works. So how did we place our door?
Oh, yeah. So we put our door opposite from the wind, so when we enter, we're protected from the wind, so that's how it can protect us from the wind. And, we got coverage on the floor. We got a tarp on the floor.
Because we don't want to sleep on the dirt. We don't want to sleep on the ground.
Yeah, so the bugs, they got they're on the bottom from us. So, and then we got our little blankets, our sleeping bags. We got light. We got in-store light. Our flashlights, as you can see, and we built our tent from the shovels. So that's our shelter. We're protected from the bugs. The wind is opposite of us. The sun, we're covered from the sun. So yeah, that's what's up.
Okay, good job. Oh, Mia, we forgot to introduce our friends here that are camping with us today. Who's that?
This is Carly, this is Jazz, and this is Caitlin.
So Carly, Jazz, and Caitlin, these are our girls, our homies. Hey, so this is cool. I was doing a little bit of research on like the history of Girl Scout camping. So, can I share a little with you?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I would love that.
All right, cool. So, you know, our founder, Juliet Gordon Lowe, so she had her troop of like 18 girls, and they used to be in and around the Savannah, Georgia area, exploring the wooded areas. And, you know, Juliet would take them on like 5-day camping excursions. And something that I found was kind of cool is that she recruited a naturalist by the name of Walter. I think it's Hoxie or Hoaxie. And he had a cabin there, and Juliet would take her girls there, and Walter would teach them about nature-related things. And then Juliet wanted to build her own cabin, so she did. And built her own cabin in and around that area, and she named it Lowlands. Get it? Juliet Lowlands. And then they used that for like day camping. And then later on, she created her own, I guess, like Girl Scout camp, and it was called, ooh, that's bright. And it was called, well, it was on Lookout Mountain outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee, and she called it Cloudlands. And then later on, the name changed to Camp Juliet Lowe. So, you know, just like a lot of the stuff that, you know, we like to do when we're like, what do we like to do when we're camping, Mia?
Fishing, hiking, canoeing, making s'mores. That's my favorite.
S'mores, yes. Pitching tents. The girls knew how to pitch tents back then.
They knew how to do everything.
Pretty much. And then they learned how to use compasses and flashlights. That's how they guided themselves around. They also would have mess kits. Do you know what a mess kit is?
I do not.
Do you know what a canteen is, Mia?
Yeah, it's one of those little metal water bottles or one of those plastic things, and it stores water.
Right. So they would use canteens. I mean, nowadays we kind of use our water bottles. You know, you can still use a canteen, but a mess kit is what they would put together for like eating. So it'd be like their plate and cup and things like that.
Awesome.
Right. And then what else do we want to tell them? Oh, I forgot, Mia, your outfit. Do you know what your outfit reminds me of?
So, no, let me guess. I don't.
So back in the day, girls would wear uniforms to camp, and they kind of looked like Mia. Can you stand up a bit, or
yeah.
I don't know?
So
maybe.
I just kind of have a white and green coordination going on, but.
So back in the day, they would wear dark green shorts and white shirts, and that was their uniform. So, you know, Mia's kind of
repping.
And they called it a greenie.
I'm a greenie.
So, you know, but nowadays girls, you know, we just wear shorts and t-shirts, and
I'm a greenie and I like fettuccine.
Anyway, so Mia, what are we gonna do tonight in our fort?
So we're going to sing songs.
Ooh.
We're going to eat s'mores.
Yeah, so speaking of songs, which one should we do first?
Let's do the traditional Baby Shark first.
Baby Shark. Okay, yeah, I like it. Are you going to lead it?
I can lead it.
Okay.
There once was a baby shark, doo 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 doo, baby shark, doo 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 doo, baby shark, doo 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 doo, baby shark. Then there was a Mama shark, doo 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 doo, Mama shark, doo 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 doo, Mama shark, doo 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 doo, Mama shark.
Start over.
Daddy shark, doo 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 doo, Daddy shark, doo 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 doo, Daddy shark, doo 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 doo, Daddy shark. Grandma shark, doo 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 doo, Grandma shark, doo 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 doo, Grandma shark, doo 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 doo, Grandma shark. Grandpa shark, doo 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 doo, Grandpa shark, doo 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 doo, Grandpa shark, doo 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 doo, Grandpa shark.
Go.
The end.
No, we have to do going swimming and then
going swimming, doo 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 doo, going swimming, doo 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 doo, going swimming, doo 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 doo, going swimming.
Saw a
Shark doo 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 doo. Saw a shark doo 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 doo. Saw a shark doo 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 doo. Saw a shark swimming faster doo 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 doo. Swimming faster doo 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 doo. Swimming faster doo 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 doo. Swimming faster.
Lost an
Arm doo 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 doo. Lost an arm doo 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 doo. Lost an arm doo 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 doo. Lost an arm.
Sinking. I don't know.
Sinking something doo 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 doo. Sinking the end.
That was pretty good.
All right, guys. As you can see, we had a little mess ups, but as Girl Scouts, you gotta learn how to go with the flow sometimes. If you mess up, it's okay. Just make it. Just do improv. We also do improv in Girl Scouts. Hey, so if you're not in that, get in that. But
We probably should stand up to do our other ones because they're more action and the roof is caving in on me over here.
all right, we can do that.
Okay, we're going to stand up and sing our other two songs.
Let's go! All right, guys. Set it up, set it up. Ooh, look at my little curl. Okay, let's see. Is that good?
Nope, that ain't good.
All right.
Okay, this is good. Let's do Tarzan.
All right,
Ready?
Let's do it. Just a little sideways. Okay.
So you can edit all this out? Okay, so Tarzan, this is a repeat after me song.
This is a repeat after me song.
Tarzan
Tarzan
was swinging from a rubber band,
was swinging from a rubber band,
smacked into a frying pan.
smacked into a frying pan.
Now Tarzan's got a tan.
Now Tarzan's got a tan.
Jane
Jane
was flying in an airplane,
was flying in an airplane,
smacked into a freeway lane.
smacked into a freeway lane.
Now Jane's got a pain.
Now Jane's got the pain.
Now Tarzan's got a tan.
Now Tarzan's got a tan.
Cheetah
Cheetah
was walking down the street,
was walking down the street,
dancing to the beat.
dancing to the beat.
Now Cheetah is Velveeta.
Now Cheetah is Velveeta.
Now Jane's got a pain.
Now Jane's got the pain.
Now Tarzan's got a tan.
Now Tarzan's got a tan.
Shamu
Shamu
was swimming in the ocean blue,
was swimming in the ocean blue,
smacked into a big canoe.
smacked into a big canoe.
Now Shamu's gonna sue.
Now Shamu's gonna sue.
Now Cheetah is Velveeta.
Now Cheetah is Velveeta.
Now Jane's got a pain.
Now Jane's got the pain.
And now Tarzan's got a tan.
And now Tarzan's got a tan.
Bozo
Bozo
was walking through the snow zone.
was walking through the snow zone.
Now Bozo's nozos frozos.
Now Bozo's nose those frozos.
Now Shamu's gonna sue.
Now Shamu's gonna sue.
Now Cheetah is Velveeta.
Now Cheetah is Velveeta.
Now Jane's got a pain.
Now Jane's got the pain.
And now Tarzan's got a tan.
And now Tarzan's got a tan.
The end. What?
Hey, we killed that.
Hey!
Let's go.